So my name is Michelle Mitch Marshall, and I'm the founder, the president, and the CEO of Woman in the Woods Productions. Well, it started probably 3 years ago, but it's been going on now for a good 2 years. So we're in our second year. And the vision came to me because I live on an island with really no diversity. And I started to feel like maybe this is not the place for me. And I was contemplating whether or not I should stay here. So on my walk around Mountain Lake, one day I decided, no, I love it here. It's a beautiful place. I love my home, I love my surroundings, I love my little business, and I actually do love the community. And because I love the world of arts, I thought the best thing to do is to try to create a world where we could have diversity, different cultures, and bring that here in the form of art. After that thought came to me, I was in town and the first person I ran into was Norm Stamper.
My name is Norm Stamper. I was a cop for most of my adult life, the first 28 years in San Diego and the last 6 in Seattle. So from 1966 to the end of WTO and really in 1999, I was a police officer.
And I delivered my idea to him, and I knew then that I wanted him on board because we had very similar ideas of how to make this work.
And as she began to unfold her vision, I was thinking, my God, this is exactly what this community really needs to study, to learn as much about, and to pay attention to the learning, to the messages that have come from that. Our goal is to bring to this island community artists and productions, whether it's performance arts, visual arts, music, art that has an edge, art that poses very difficult questions, can sometimes make at least some members of our audience squirm in their seats and become a little uncomfortable.
To me, in Woman in the Woods, it's about trying to touch one person at a time, trying to get one person at a time to understand someone else's perspective, what it's like for someone else to be, gay, or to be lesbian, or to be Black, just through seeing through art. And if they allow themselves to just be open and see that, because there's something that's now being offered, then who knows? Anything can happen.
She brings a really refreshing story here. I think her content is different, and that's what's refreshing to us.
She has been just a freight train of consistency, just going about her mission and making it happen, gathering around her a talented pool of donors and board members and interested parties to help her get her mission accomplished. And it's just inspiring to watch her go about what she does and the level of belief and passion that she puts into everything she does. Bringing up this show is, unlike anything else that happens in our season, and she will continue to do that, and we're just blessed to have her.
And we use the Orcas Center here as the main performance hall.
I think the Orcas Center is one of the reasons the tourist season really started expanding. And we do have a state park on the island, and that was pretty much what attracted people here, was to come and camp and kayak and things like that. But it wasn't until there was actually a culture building on the island that the tourism they saw this as a destination.
Working here has been unlike any other theater experience I've ever had anywhere. In comes a show and they say, okay, we need lights, we need sound, we need set, we need and in 24 hours you go from 0 to show. So we know nothing about it, and then you're doing it on stage.
And my role for Tane's show is to put together the set. What I did was scrounge up stuff around the Orcas Center and took out of the lobby and here and there and everywhere.
But it's a sprint. From the moment they walk through the door to showtime, it's like you just run as fast as you can.
We keep it really, really busy. I think we offer quite a bit here.
We do 150 odd events, in a year. And so we run as fast as we can, get as many people through here as possible, because it's a gift to the community. And so we try and share it as broadly as we possibly can.
Us being on a small island, everybody knows everyone, and so you have the same actors appearing quite a bit. And so to have something and someone put the energy into bringing something here, it's a breath of fresh air. It's really nice to have something like this come in. People love it.
I think it's important when you look at art to look at art in a way that's going to make you think. It's going to make you feel, and it's going to and maybe even bring pain. And I hope that that's what we're doing, is trying to build our own reality by bringing great, diverse art to this island that would make people think and feel uncomfortable.
It's a terrific addition to Orcas Island.
This play has the power, I think, to recapture people's imagination. Already, I've talked to a number of people here on the island who've said, I cannot tell you how moved I was by this play. It's just so powerful.
What you see is that people are starting to understand that there's something different here, and that they're trying to look at it through my vision and to get out of their bubble. I had a woman come into my shop and said to me, I thought I knew everything. I know nothing. And she said, I'm coming to every single one of the productions that Woman in the Woods puts on, just because it opened up her mind. So you're looking at one person at a time, trying to tap into the idea that they need to open up and look at someone else's experience.
And people said, I think, I listened to the talking heads on the news at that time because I'm of that age that I was around during the Black Panther Party. And I was certainly around during WTO in 1999. And I have one interpretation, and that interpretation was influenced, if not dictated, by what I saw, on the tube or what I read about in the paper or what have you. Now that I've seen this play, I realize it's not black and white. It is not one size fits all explanation. This isn't a commercial for the Black Panther Party. It's not blanket condemnation of my old business. It's just a recognition that sometimes what we get fed in mass media particularly is an incomplete picture.
I think it's a great, healthy splash of water in the face, and that's what I think it aims to be, and it does that perfectly.
And one of the things that I hope this play communicates is that it may not be as simple as what you've led to believe.